Has some advice for parents and guardians regarding online predators. Minority Leader calls for urgent action against gun violence in Tobago. And in sports, Goodwood High School wins 2024 Capture the Flag title. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Monday, 22nd July 2024. To our top story this evening, the opposition continues to criticize the government for its management of the crime situation. This time, they are accusing the PNM administration of normalizing crime. These accusations were made at the opposition's weekly press conference on Sunday. More in this report.
Opposition Senator David Naked is fed up of seeing reports of crime splashed across the newspapers every day and is worried that it is becoming the new normal.
And we have as a citizenry not to make this the new normal. And that normality of murder, mayhem and chaos is what PNM, especially under Christopher Rowley, would like us to accept.
According to Naked, the Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines, is too preoccupied with engaging opponents in social media wars, not leading the fight against crime.
But we have a Minister of National Insecurity who spends his time on Facebook. And I know it's a whole day Fitzgerald Hines spent on Facebook, because anything more than 4 paragraphs, he would need a day.
While the TTPS has linked the rise in crime to gang-related activity and the trade of illicit drugs and ammunition, Naked pointed out that there is another problem that is being ignored.
Are we giving our children of Trinidad and Tobago the opportunity to pursue a life outside of crime? And the answer under Christopher Rowley and the PNM is no.
He believes the social problem of poverty is not being given enough attention.
Well, all United Nations indicators show you that poverty leads to crime. Because if your belly empty, you're looking to fill it. That's a primal need that we have.
Naked also blamed the situation on the central government policy decisions to reduce funding for GATE and systems that allow citizens to access education. He noted that it is one of the issues the UNC will prioritize if they are re-elected into office.
We will not have a decrease in education like the PNM has done with GATE, which they have cut from almost 700 million under the UNC to 300 million or maybe less.
Naked noted that to effectively deal with crime, the root causes must be addressed. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
In response to the recent surge in gun violence, and in particular a reported shootout in the village of Wim, THA Minority Leader Kelvin Morris took to his Facebook page on Sunday, where he expressed deep concern about crime in Tobago. Morris was particularly alarmed by the shooting incidents near his family's home in Wim and outside KFC Scarborough. Here's more.
Minority Leader Kelvin Morris again urged young men in Tobago to put down the guns and pursue more positive and constructive pathways, stressing that the community's future depends on their decisions. In a plea to parents and families, Morris called for collective responsibility in reporting known misconduct to the police. He emphasized the need for the community to come together to prevent miscreants from spoiling the villages and, by extension, Tobago. The recent spate of violence has left villagers traumatized. Although the community was spared another tragic massacre, Morris underscored that Tobago's escalating problem with gun violence requires immediate and concerted efforts from all residents. Morris disclosed that he recently wrote to the Chief Secretary requesting a meeting of all stakeholders to develop a united front against the violence. He stressed the urgency of such a meeting in light of the continued reports of shootings across the island. Currently, the murder toll stands at 16, the highest number of murders ever recorded in Tobago. As Tobago grapples with this critical issue, Morris's call to action underscores the need for community solidarity and proactive measures to restore peace and safety to the island. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates, Television News.
6 offenders were arrested last week over the weekend as the TTPS Tobago Division increased their anti-crime activities in Tobago. During the hours of 12:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, July 21st, task force officers, with the assistance of the K9 branch, conducted an exercise at the Scarborough Port Authority compound. Vehicles and luggage belonging to passengers who came off the Bukuri Fast Ferry were searched. Arrested for the possession of a quantity of marijuana found hidden in his vehicle was a 30-year-old man from Diego Martin. Moreover, from 10 p.m. on July 18th to 2:15 a.m. on July 19th, officers conducted a warrant exercise in the Roxborough district with the assistance of officers from the Guard and Emergency Branch and the Interagency Task Force. As a result of this exercise, 5 Tobagonians and a person from Princestown, Trinidad, were arrested on an outstanding affiliation and attack warrants. Investigations are currently ongoing into these matters. More to come after the break. Stay with us.
Tobago, it's goat racing in July. Thursday, 25th July 2024. Come out to the Buku Integrated Facility from 3 p.m. for a time of goat racing. Hosted by the Tobago Goat Owners Association. Only $20 for children, $40 for adults. Refreshments will be on sale. Goat racing in July. Thursday, 25th July 2024, 3 p.m. Come out at the Buku Integrated Facility.
On Sunday, 28th July, Fandango, in collaboration with KCNN Rentals, presents Christmas in July at Signal Hill Senior Comprehensive Family Extravaganza and Expo from 11 a.m. Sorrel, ginger beer, hops and ham, crab and dumplings, pop-up market, health fair, and more. Show starts 2 p.m. Free gifts and toys for the kids. Fun and games, live entertainment. Tickets at Party Paradise, Scarborough, Sherwood Foods, Canby, Triple L Minimart, Spring Garden, Fairways, Restaurant and Lounge, Lowlands, Economy Veggie Mart, Penny Service Compound, Zoya Vessels, Bill Brown Compound, CPA Computers, Port Mall, only $100 at the door. You pay more. For info, 399-4030 or 682-2888. Christmas in July. Bring the whole family and have a grand time.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Welcome back. Representatives from the TTPS delved into a crucial topic concerning parents and guardians on our Tobago Updates morning show, safeguarding children from online predators. As the July-August vacation unfolds, children are likely to spend more time online, which increases the risks associated with cyber predators. Proactive measures and expert insights on ensuring children's safety in the digital age were shared. Reporter Tanisha Williams has the details.
Police Constable Damian Mills from the Special Victims School Intervention Team in the TTPS said leaving children unsupervised with devices that are accessible to the internet is like leaving them alone with a loaded firearm.
Any device or instrument that has access to the internet and leaving our children with unsupervised and unmanaged time on those devices, it can be quite similar to leaving a child with a loaded firearm.
Mills further elaborated that when a child is on the internet, they have access to the world and vice versa.
There are sexual predators that set up accounts online, and they befriend our children, and they encourage and they groom our children, and they know exactly what to say to these children to get them to go against the wishes and the instructions of their parents and so on.
Police Constable Dion Virgil noted that parents should also know how to operate the devices and that the child must not be more tech savvy than the parents.
It's not just about managing, but it's also about monitoring. You can't afford to have your children know more than you when it comes to technology.
While Police Constable Mills understands that the parents can be busy, he advises that the children wait until they can be actively supervised.
We need to control our children. We need to let our children remember and know that, listen, I am the parent and you need to do what I say. You need to listen to me.
Mills and Virgil said that the unit has been doing groundwork and interventions where they visit schools and communities to share with the children the laws and how they can make police reports.
When we go to the schools, we have lectures with these children, and these lectures tend to be very interactive, and the purpose of these lectures is so that we can inform these children and sensitize these children as to what is law. Where does the law come in where your protection is concerned?
Mills and Virgil stress that supervising your children to protect them from online predators is very important and hope parents take the necessary precautions to ensure their children's safety. Tanisha Williams, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Ministry of Social Development and Family Services announced that public assistance grants and senior citizens pension checks exceeding $3,500 can no longer be encashed at supermarkets, groceries and shops nationwide. This took effect on July 18, 2024. The ministry explained that this was implemented to deter fraudulent activities, mitigate risks, and reduce financial losses to the Treasury. Checks exceeding the sum of $3,500 must be encashed at banks or other approved financial institutions. This is due to these institutions being legally required to use stringent verification measures to verify the validity of the checks and beneficiaries before payment. However, recipients who access these grants via direct deposit will not be affected by this change. The ministry stated that these measures seek to ensure that allocated funds are efficiently and effectively given to who they are intended, particularly the poor and vulnerable. The Ministry of Labour is distancing itself from a false WhatsApp message claiming that individuals who worked between 1990 and 2024 are entitled to withdraw $1,500 from the Ministry of Labour and Employment. The ministry clarified that no such initiative exists and that there is no Ministry of Labour and Employment in Trinidad and Tobago. The ministry clarified that its true mandate is to provide decent work, facilitate industrial peace, and offer employment opportunities. Citizens are advised not to share the post, click on the link, follow instructions, or trust any WhatsApp messages claiming to be from the Ministry of Labour. Well, to some Tobago Heritage news, it was an eventful weekend in Tobago as the 2024 Tobago Heritage Festival continues. The Mariah Old Time Wedding took place on Saturday and the Folk Fiesta on Sunday. Now, the Folk Fiesta, which took place at the Shore Park Complex, saw various cultural groups competing in 6 categories for the grand prize of $7,000. Ariana Scipio tells us more.
The event consisted of 6 categories, each showcasing different aspects of the island's rich intangible cultural heritage. First up was the folk song medley category, with the group Rhythmic Vibrations taking first place with their folk performance, scoring 261 points. The Charlottesville Heritage performers dominated the British-influenced folk dance category with the heel and toe jig dance. category was Calypso Song, which was won by the Charlottesville Heritage Performers. They scored a total of 245 points. Youthquake won the African Influence Folk Dance category with 271 points, performing the Shouters tribute. For the Drumology category, YAM drummers presented a riveting performance, which earned them the top spot, scoring 245 points. The last category was Speech Band, and this was cupped by the Charlottesville Heritage Performers. The next event on the calendar is the Wee Tambourine Story at the Hope.
Get your quality furniture and appliances at Standards. Frigidaire gas range $599. Serta base and mattress $1,899. RC 50-inch smart 4K TV as low as $2,599. Yes, at Standard, nobody beats us on price. Believe it.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Do more, live more.
Welcome to the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort, where we will be hosting the very first annual CM Golf Academy Charity Golf Tournament. Some of the proceeds from this tournament will be going to my childhood school, the Montgomery Government School, and our neighboring school, the Bucco Government School, where we will be assisting students in various needs. We'll be having players from all over the globe, friends from Canada, Barbados, and also here in Tobago and from Trinidad, and few friends from America as well. So you can come here in the land of sea, sun, and sun and come and have some fun with us. Yeah, in Plantation.
Welcome to sports. In an intense matchup at the Dwight York Stadium yesterday, history was made as Goodwood Secondary School triumphed over Scarborough Secondary in the 2024 Capture the Flag football finals. The atmosphere was abuzz with excitement as spectators witnessed a hard-fought battle on the field, resulting in a 2-1 victory. Janae Campbell has the details.
Delroy Patterson, coach of the Goodwood Secondary alumni team, expressed sheer elation at their victory. He noted that immense preparation went into this competition.
It feels great to win Capture the Flag this year. The guys on them very hard for this accomplishment. Training was good leading up to it. Guys came out, we trained hard, we did what we had to do, and we got the victory.
Tobago Updates had the privilege of speaking with some of the GSS footballers, Javon Williams and Jariel Arthur, as they expressed their winning sentiments.
I'm proud to be here in the finals, to win the finals for the first time from the school, and we have big plans for the future. Looking forward to winning this 3 more times.
Today was tremendous, the fans was tremendous, everybody was tremendous. Coming up to this game, I wasn't here for the past few weeks. I just came in from America, but the boys they've been preparing for this game all year. So for me, everybody was just tremendous. It was good.
Meanwhile, Ryan Stewart, coach of the Scarborough Secondary School alumni, expressed his disappointment with his team's performance.
Tonight was very tough for us. I must say congratulations to Goodwood High. They did very well. They come out to play. I think that we need to work. We could have done better. You know, I guess just a little bit disappointed in the stuff that we did in training. The opportunity was there to execute them and we did not. So we need to go back to the drawing board and come again next year.
However, President of the Scarborough Secondary School alumni, Kevon McKenna, has a special message for the new champs.
So in Scarborough Sec Defense, I would say we allowed them to win.
How?
After winning for 3 years, we have decided to place our team on holidays. So we are taking a year off.
Well, that is good.
Next year we'll be back. We'll be in the pre-qualifiers in Roxborough, and we will meet you right back here, where we'll take back that flag.
Janae Campbell, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Interesting. Well, the excitement is building as the 2024 Tobago Football Association League prepares to kick off this Friday, July 26th, with a thrilling triple header. Fans will gather at 2 key venues for an evening of high-stakes football action featuring several standout matchups. The league's new format promises a dynamic and competitive season, with teams vying for a coveted spot in the knockout rounds. As the teams take the field, anticipation is high for what promises to be an unforgettable season of football on the island.
The 2024 Tobago Football Association League kicks off on Friday, July 26th with a triple header. At the call on Recreation Ground, 1976 FC Phoenix will face Leeds United at 5:30 p.m, followed by Blackrock United against Signal Hill United at 7:30 p.m. Meanwhile, Hills United will take on Stockley Vale at the Shaw Park Recreational Ground, also at 5:30 p.m. Defending champions Canby Mount Pleasant will begin their title defense on Saturday at Colon, facing Sinclair's Coaching School at 5 p.m. This season, 20 teams have been divided into 2 conferences, eliminating last year's 3-conference format. Each team will play 2 rounds of matches, with the top 4 teams from each conference advancing to the Big 8 stage before entering the knockout rounds. Notably, Lambeau United is making a return. The Tobago Football Association is collaborating with the Department of Sport to ensure all requested fields are available. Currently, only 4 grounds with lighting are available, so weekend matches at venues without lights will begin at 4 p.m. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
The Elite Eagles returned from the 5th edition of the Basketball Fiesta with their sights set on triumph, but faced a series of close calls that left them empty-handed. Competing across the under-17 and under-19 age groups at the National Cycling Centre, the Eagles showcased their skills but fell short of playoff aspirations. Marcus Daniel once
The Elite Eagles returned home empty-handed from the 5th edition of the Basketball Fiesta held at the National Cycling Centre in Balmain-Couva. Coached by Kerry Celestine, the team competed in the under-17 and under-19 age groups. The Eagles had their best showing in the under-17 category, winning 2 out of their 3 group games. Despite this, they narrowly missed advancing to the playoffs, having to compete against other second-placed teams for a shot and losing a triple overtime game. In the under-19 category, the Eagles managed only 1 win in the 3 group games, which ended their chances of making the playoffs. Celebrating its 5th year, the event showcased over 500 young basketball talents across Trinidad and Tobago, competing in age groups from under 11 to under 19. The 3-day tournament featured 16 clubs with 65 teams, all vying for titles in their respective categories. The atmosphere was electrifying with 2 courts set up inside the velodrome and games streamed live on YouTube. The event included numerous giveaways and activities, with the highlight being the championship rings awarded to the under-19 boys and under-19 girls champions. Director of Basketball Fiesta Gavin Warwick said, quote, "We aimed to bring an international standard and continue to raise the bar for Basketball Fiesta, and this year we achieved that," end quote. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Well, that's it for Sports Report. The weather report when we return.
Said I'm falling, falling, I'm falling. As I lay in my bed with my head to the ceiling. Say I'm drowning alone and I'm lost in my feelings. Somebody send me a sign, cause you know that I need it. Carnival, come back to me, cause you know you're my healing. I said it's okay, it's my therapy, therapy, my therapy. It take away all of my anxiety, anxiety, my remedy. I tell you that we all need love. Jump up and show me love, wind up and show me love. Together say we are.
Pamstar Promotions and Charns Bookstores are happy to bring the 2024 New Wave Maths Championships to Lowlands Mall, 8th to 10th August. Participants must be between ages 9 to 12 years. Lots of prizes to be won. To register, call 471-2604. For the best prices on school books, WhatsApp 471-2604 or 371-4824. 3 lucky students will win their book list for free.
It's a different type of thing down there. Man, we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Oh yeah! I said I can't wait. Tobago in October.
Embark on an adventure to the greatest little island on the planet. Tobago invites you to ritual, revelry, and release.
Whining in the Bago sun, having Bago fun, and Bago drinking rum. We go jump up and carry on.
From October 25th to the 27th, 2024, experience the energetic vibe, the vibrant colors, and the unforgettable spirit of the Tobago Carnival.
Down here in Tobago. In Tobago.
Whether you're tripping down the road or marveling at the beauty and creativity of our artisans, Tobago Carnival is an adventure.
I said I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for Carnival to come. So I call all my friends, making my plans for the Tobago Carnival fun.
Join us for ritual, revelry, and release. Tobago Carnival 2024, where every moment is memorable.
I said I can't wait for Tobago in October.
Report from the TNT Met office tonight. Initially fair with a few showery spells, mainly after midnight, and the chance of the odd thunderstorm towards dawn. Tonight's temperature should be around a cool 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, occasionally cloudy and breezy with intervals of light to moderate showers in varying localities. There is a medium chance that these showers will become heavy or thundery in a few areas. Gusty winds and street or flash flooding are possible in the event of showers or heavy downpours. Tomorrow's temperatures should reach a high of 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 33 degrees Celsius. Seas slight to moderate with waves up to 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:49 and the sunset at 6:26. The Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith B. Israel, is attending the 25th International AIDS Conference in Munich, Germany from July 22nd to 26th, 2024. Dr. B. Israel will join global participants, including those living with HIV, scientists, policymakers, and activists, to discuss advancements and challenges in HIV response and lessons from COVID-19 and other health threats. The conference features notable speakers like Jill Biden, Apoorva Mandavili, Christian Chavez, Jay Mulacha, Zach Wilmore, and Winnie Bayayima. The International AIDS Conference is the world's largest platform for advancing HIV response, emphasizing a unified, evidence-based approach that prioritizes people. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. The opposition accuses the government of trying to normalize crime. TTPS Tobago Division has some advice for parents and guardians regarding online predators. Minority Leader calls for urgent action against gun violence in Tobago. And in sports, Goodwood High School wins 2024 Capture the Flag title. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.